Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Here's for today's video. The beer is courtesy of Brian. Thanks so much, Brian. I really appreciate it. New brewery to me. This is Barrel Theory Beer Company. Great name, Shooter McGavin. It's got the golf ball kind of background, which is super rad. Or artwork, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, it's a hazy double IPA with Citra hops. I'm assuming it's all Citra. 8.2% ABV, and yeah, it's probably everything worth reading. Yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I love Citra. I don't know if I've mentioned that in recent videos, but like I heard Joe from Jow's Arcade recently talking about Citra. I feel the same way. Yeah, I'm a Citra fanboy, if you will. Yeah, I mean, that definitely looks the part. Pretty good amount of orange versus yellow, but there's definitely some yellow in there. It's beyond hazy, really. It's approaching more turbid, but it's not quite milky or anything. Looks like a little bit of yeast dropped down. Maybe it's hot particulates. I think it's yeast. So not a ton of head, maybe half a finger. Yeah, they didn't change much. Beautiful looking beer. Almost looks like mango smoothie. The head is off-white with a little bit of yellow and a little bit of gray too. Pretty darn compact bubbles. Top looks sudsy. Say that a lot. Let's get into the aroma. I mean, I definitely get my trifecta. my three things I always get with Citra: orange, peach, and mango for sure. Goes a little bit more tropical. You know what? I would actually think this might have some Galaxy or Vic Secrets. I get a little bit of pineapple too. But huge orange juice. Like you just opened up a fresh carton of OJ. Like, it really has that specific thing. The mango's relatively ripe. The peach as well. Maybe even a little bit of a peach ring thing going on. I mean, this smells awesome. It's hard to like get any beeriness from it. I don't really get like dank or floral, earthy. It really is just super fruity those ways, especially those four ways, because I do get that pineapple a little bit too. And then it's a little bit specifically pineapple, then it kind of trails off into generic tropical fruits. Smells awesome. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Brian. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's great. They crushed that. Yeah, this is really good. Wow. You know what, right off the bat, the thing I want to sing the praises the most of this beer, not afraid of bitterness. Man, such a good level of bitterness. Such a good level of bitterness. You get some of those ripe juice kind of fruit notes for sure. You also get underripe versions of those. Even that peach ring thing, you might get like a little confectionery, dried mango, like a lot of depth to each of those fruits I mentioned. But man, when that bitterness hits, it's only the underripe fruit taste without the sweetness. Pretty good mouthfeel. Appropriate for the style. But man, to me, the bitterness is a secret weapon of this because it's just great. I think because you don't get just like the aroma. For me, I'm not getting dank or floral. A little bit of dank, or floral, earthy even. So part of me thinks this would be a nice beer for those people who only don't quite get like New England style hazy or whatever. They like more like West Coast, wherever. Because at least you're getting that bitterness that you're thinking you get in an IPA. And like you do get the juicy elements, but it's not as juicy after the bitterness kicks in. It's just more fruit forward, I don't know. For me, this hits nicely. I'll put it succinctly. This hits nice. Yeah, this mango sorbet. Less peach rings as I sip it, but still a very real peachiness to it. and very juicy. Like, the more I'm thinking about it, it does remind me more and more of opening a carton of a juice blend than eating the actual fruits. So yeah, it is definitely more juicy than eating the actual fruit. But again, there is complexity there because there are moments of intensity of like dried fruit, but like the peach ring thing, it's less upon each sip, and you get more juicy. But then when the bitterness kicks in, it morphs into unripened versions of those same fruits. Yeah, they did a great job with this. If anyone from the brewery is watching, well done. As someone who drinks a lot of beers in this style from a lot of the more popular breweries doing this style, you guys did a really good job. Brian, thanks for the opportunity to try this. I really appreciate it. Citra, you did your job as always. You guys had this beer before, had an all Citra IPA, double IPA, triple IPA, pale ale, whatever lately? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype beer reviews of both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.